I was such a fan of the video game when it first came out so many years ago.
You okay? Mr. Phillips not breathing.
Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Good, thank you. Well, congratulations on your latest flick,
Thank,
American Carnage.
thank you. Thank
So
you.
the name alone should give us a clue to what's going on. If it was a famous phrase used some time back.
Yes.
Um, so the premise is basically they round up the kids, American-born kids of undocumented people, and they send them to this retirement home. And so there you have some of a political statement, but you also have this horror element because I don't know if you've ever been to a retirement home or nursing home like I have. And I mean, it kind of nailed it how we view elderly as the other, right? So for you, what was it like?
Relax,
What was it
beautiful.
like? What was it like being part of this film, which has a lot of elements to it? It has a horror element. It has like a very political
Yeah,
element to it.
yeah. That was the reason why I did the film was the message that it was conveying. You know, it's a tough topic to try to tackle, but the way they were able to do it in the script was entertaining, and we got some comedic moments in there, and also the horror elements. So it was a great way of talking about this topic in a non-combative way, where sometimes where you get on each one person on one side will have the other person being defensive when they speak. So I think a movie like this is its goal is to be able to present a tough topic and have a conversation without any arguing.
Yeah, that's the fun part of it. At first, you thought it's going to be a little preachy, but no, it's actually fun. It's this horror element, and you kind of play the comedic relief. You played Big Mac,
Yeah.
and I love your one line. Is this?
Because I'm Latino or black or both.
Hey, listen, man, that's a true statement. I couldn't have meant it any more. But a great line for the movie.
How am I supposed to eat this nasty ass meatloaf? Psst, white girl, I suggest you say something, because your skin.
I'm Argentinian, boludo.
Yeah, and you guys all have great Jenna Ortega, Jorge. I can't pronounce the last name. It's a great cast. So did you guys? And it's an independent film, so you don't have much time. Like everything's rushed, right?
Yeah.
So did you guys work it out because it just seems so very natural, so very organic?
We shot this thing in Spain, so I think that us taking us out of our own elements and putting us into not just another state in America, which is another world in itself, but to be in another country, you're sort of forced to unify as a group, being that we came together, even though we don't know each other. This is who we're with, though, So
Ah.
it was a chemistry and a bond that was just sort of natural, where we spent, a lot of our time off, without being on set together. So it really added to the chemistry on camera.
And I like your posters in the background. Are you at your place or at somebody else's place?
Oh no, this is one of my offices. Yeah.
Oh wow, that's very cool. Are these
Yeah.
some of your work that you've done? I see Dope in the back. And what was the movie Dope? Was it Dope?
Yeah, I was in Dope. I was in these are all the movies that I've been in. Yeah. And some of
Oh,
the
okay,
TV.
yeah, I love Dope. I was like I grew up here in LA near Central
Oh,
LA,
so,
South
yeah,
Central
it's
LA.
Dope to you then. Yeah.
Yeah, because it was such, it was, usually when you show South Central, it's gangs,
Yep.
and they don't really show the other side of us, like us. So like those nerds, I could totally relate to those nerds because I was one of
Yes.
those nerds.
Yes. 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 Nah, Rick is amazing, man. But yeah, now Dope was an incredible another that was an independent film.
Oh yeah.
That was an independent film that it wound up at Sundance and it became what it became. It got purchased at Sundance. So yeah, it's doing independent films is a cool spot just because you're in that space where it could like really it's an art piece like that. He was able to do that film that way because it was independent, and that's the joy of doing independent films.
Yeah, and now we see Rick, I'm gonna pronounce his name, Famuyiwa.
I never even attempt. You see, I didn't say. You see, I didn't give it an attempt. I could never say his last name.
Well, he's on to bigger, bigger, bigger things. That he's, because the way he shot Dope, he got the attention of Lucasfilm, and he's shooting Star Wars series now. So that's great for him because he's such a great guy.
Yeah, he's got The Wood coming out. His feature film that he had turned into a series. Like, no, I'm super. I've worked with him on a couple of projects. So, I'm so blessed to be a part of his crazy mind sometimes.
You have some cool stuff coming up. A Tomb Raider series. Is this an series animated?
That's animated for Netflix. Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow, that's cool.
Yeah,
Have you started working on that yet?
yeah, we started working on it. But, it's animation, so it's going to take some time. But super excited for you guys to see like the wild stories and adventures that were going on. It's a little surreal for me, even when people mention it. I was such a fan of the video game when it first came out so many years ago. But I had an honor to do I got an honor to meet the creators while recording season 1, and it was really cool.
And then I hope this one is True House Party.
Yes, that's true.
Wow.
That comes out on 28th. That comes out on 28th on HBO Max.
You got to live up to that. That's a movie that, that was really iconic.
Yeah,
I need to redo it.
Listen, it's Reboots. It's a different movie. It's not House Party of 20 years ago. And I don't think anybody would want us to try to recreate that. We're not trying to recreate that. It's just a new space with that same youthful energy that House Party presented. And we got Reggie, the original director and creator of the first one, a part of this project. So I feel like we checked all the boxes to make sure that we did justice to House Party and the franchise that they built.
Well, very cool. Well, congratulations. You're one of the best things about the American Carnage. You're very entertaining, and thank you for your time.
No, thank you. Thank you.